Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading. Remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to apply to all Tauruses watching. Tauruses. Remember, this is for your sun, your moon, your rising, any placement at all. Cross-watchers, you're welcome. To book a personal reading, send a message on any socials. I am the Q for Tarot. I'm available to read online or in person at Jackie Abuja. I'm going to be doing your reading, Taurus, in two parts. The first part is going to consider messages for your relationships, love life, connections. While the second part is going to contain messages about your finances, your money, or your coin. Take what resonates. Please don't force the message. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. That's how you can help the channel. Okay, so let's get into it. Messages regarding your relationships or love life, Taurus. These are quick messages. Quick. I'm trying to finish them on time so that I can get to recording I can get back to the calibration series. Do you know, I'm actually thinking I should move the calibration series to Thursdays so that I can get through all the readings on time without pressure for all the signs. Okay, messages regarding your relationships, Taurus. Let's go. 5 of Blades. No more pain. Talks about conflicts in reverse. No more arguments. 9 of Vessels. Uprights. Contentment in reverse. Okay. Justice uprights. Huh. Are you really going to be fair? Because the first thing that hit me is like, I'm not fighting, I'm not happy, but I'm going to get even. Because that's the thing. Justice is like, I consider justice like karma, man-made karma. Judgment is like divine karma. So the fact that you do things the right way doesn't mean you're going to come up on top. But it's just saying, I'm not fighting. I'm not, it's like saying, I hope you're playing, I hope some people might be fed up and be exiting a relationship through divorce, because justice, it might actually require a legal separation. Some of you Taurus might be actually exiting a relationship in a legal way because you're tired of fighting, you're tired of your needs. You have to be the 5 of Blades in reverse, also called the 5 of Swords, 5 of Blades in reverse, and 9 of Vessels. Like, this is really draining your spirit. You're tired of fighting. It's just too much. It's too much, and you want fairness. So this might be you. The fact that contentment right at the middle is in reverse, I actually think this is you wanting to exit. This is not you staying to want to fight, because you realize that your peace of mind is more important, and you're just like, you know what, it's actually, so this might be okay 2 ways. If you've not made up your mind to divorce or to separate, because it's really like divorce or breakup or like cut contact. If you haven't actually decided to do that, you might actually be deciding to have like an ultimatum, or this might be concession. It's not, yeah, no. No. This might be you desire this deciding you deserve more and wanting and seeking that balance and fairness, or this might be you getting divorced. But either way, ooh, Taurus, you're tired. You've fought. You've had to sneak around in between because because of self-preservation. This is not like you sneaking out. This is not about you sneaking around for selfish reasons. This is you sneaking around for self-preservation. And you're tired of that because when you look at it, even if it's all presented to you, it's not, it doesn't soothe your soul. And you desire fairness, even no matter. And that's the thing about you, Taurus. You're actually willing to compromise because look at Justice Upright. Look how uncomfortable it looks having to balance your hands at different angles just because you want to maintain equilibrium. You're willing to do that, but this particular situation has left you both physically and emotionally. It has cleared your Aisha. It's been physically and emotionally tasking, Taurus. And at this point, you are like, you know what? I will do the work, but it has to be. It has to be balanced. There has to be balance. There has to be balance. There has to be balance. So let's see. What were the fights about, or why are you tired of fighting? Because you're stressed. Because you want balance. Let's see. Clarifying the 5 of Blades in reverse for Taurus's relationships. 6 of Blades in reverse, because you expected this person to do some things for you. You expected this person to have like a practical role in your life where you felt being with them was going to give you some sort of peace of rest. You might have expected soft life from this person. This person expected soft life from you, but just like, you know what, it's not soft. I want problems. It's what you had got to problems. Let's see. 3 of Battles, because there's nothing for you to wait for anymore. If you're waiting for your ships and they've been on rocky high seas, your ships have been on the high sea. You've been fighting. Nobody's coming to help you. The person that you brought to help you is making you even more anxious. You're just realizing how long you have been waiting for what doesn't seem to come. Those are the things you'll be fighting about. The fact that the person is not pulling their weight. The fact that something has not just materialized. Reciprocity. Yeah, see. This is what you want. This is what you are working towards. And this is what you have been fighting now. That's the thing. It doesn't flow when you have to demand a certain level of treatment. It doesn't feel natural. Even it doesn't feel, it's like, I don't know. It's like people that you hear that send gift packages to themselves on like Valentine's Day or something. Even no matter how you can't fake reciprocity. You cannot. Because when it's true reciprocity, you actually realize that it might not be identical, but you do see the value, You can't fake that. You can't fake that. Okay, what else are you not content about? Even though there seems to be like a lot of discontent and complaining when it comes to you, Taurus, in this reading, I do like the fact that you're willing to do the work. You're not demanding for what you're not willing to give. I get that. So even if you might be a very anxious or fiery or stubborn person, you get it. Actually, we sing. You get it how you give it. You give it, and you give it how you want to get it. That's why you're walking away, because you've been giving how you've been getting. Like, you know what, this fight is let me go. Yes, I want peace. I want peace. I want order. I want justice. I want fairness, I want reciprocity, I want assistance. I don't want, yeah. Let's see. Why is nine of vessels in reverse? Why is contentment lacking or non-existent? Or why were you not happy? How much did this hurt you? Empress in reverse, you felt you could not be, you felt stifled. All these fights were taking you away from things that you actually felt you could put from for all this fighting and dealing with all this shit in this relationship has taken you away from being who you're supposed to be. You have a lot to give and you've been distracted because you're not content about it. And that's the thing, you've had to, this has had to make you make some very, very critical decisions. You chose this person over and over and over again, and at this point you actually decide, if this is not ending completely, this might be you giving the person one last chance. This might be the person one last chance, because this situation has made you make some tough decisions and they haven't paid off. You've made tough decisions, they haven't paid off. You've waited and waited and waited. You know, what you were willing to put out by yourself for this relationship, this person might have said, "Will rely on me, stay with me, walk with me," and then now you're at risk of losing great opportunities that you could personally handle by yourself. Because that's the thing, you're showing up as yourself, Taurus the Empress in reverse, and you're showing up as Justice upright, because you are willing to. That's the thing about Taurians, we are willing to do the work. We are willing to do the work, you know. But the decisions that you've had to make to keep the peace have not paid out, and you've lost in so many ways. You've lost in so many ways. Let's see. Why are you not content? Why are you dissatisfied? Taurus, you need justice. The mental gymnastics is too much. It's not paying off. It's not. Let's see. What does justice look like? Like, you're not content. You're not being productive. You're just making decisions that have no head or tail. Reciprocity is what you're after, but then you are just getting let down and let down and let down, and you're being stuck up in your head, not sleeping at night. Well, okay, the good part is that some of the things that you've been considering when you've not been able to sleep, you've been considering how to balance this out. So Taurus, really, what you need to balance out? Ace of Buttons in reverse, Warrior of Blades in reverse. Taurus, if you don't feel you have the space to be who you are in this relationship or any common relationship, balance should not feel like you are questioning your partner's attractiveness to you. Balance should not feel like you're having to hold your tongue. Balance should not feel like you not walking away from things that no longer serve you. That is entrapment. And at the bottom of the deck, see, Emperor upright. Somebody is just controlling. See, row your own boat. Taurus, row your own boat. This is just if somebody is not able to prove to you that they desire you and that they actually would meet you at your love language, if somebody cannot let you speak the way you feel the best way to express yourself and the person is preventing you from leaving. Taurus, that's not balance. That's not balance. You've fought this fight for so long. You've expected and you've gone from being independent to being falsely told to depend on somebody. But that has just led from you deciding not to fight. You've realized that this person had no positive impact in your life, and you were just getting stressed, leading to you to be stressed about it, and you not being able to use your voice. That's just like, that's wild to me, man. No fighting, yes, but clearly acknowledge all your emotions. Clearly acknowledge them so that it would not be easy for you to walk away. Taurus, this is just like, I don't like it. I don't like it. You have to redefine what balance means to you in love. Okay, whew. Let's get into messages about your finances, your money, entrepreneurship, adventures, career, collaborations, partnerships, anything that brings you coin. Let's get into money messages for you, Taurus. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. You're not allowed, Taurus, you're not allowed to regret things if you're not using all the tools around you. Let's just start with that. If you don't rest, you can't move forward. There might be challenges, but we realize the golden opportunities that are available to you. Sometimes challenges are opportunities for us to grow. Sometimes you have to be pushed out of our comfort zone. That's something that I said I needed to mention again. When I discussed the tower, check out that video. Why it didn't work. I had referred to the tower as a situation where long-standing belief systems are going to crumble because you might have cut corners. But that's the thing, sometimes the tower comes for divine intervention. That one really flew. Let's see. Six of Vessels, upright, nostalgia. Be the person your younger self needed. This might require you taking a more of delving into things that have like mentorship roles or care roles. Where I think mentorship, because it's two people that she's pouring into. So you might want to consider some form of mentorship, some form of giving back. Let's see. Prepare for conflict though. Okay, Taurus, when it comes to your finances, you might actually realize that you might actually have to fight to rewrite some systems. Might have been some like long-standing precedents or long-standing ways of doing things, but then you're actually realizing that for it to be, you actually want to fight for autonomy and freedom. This looks like, yeah, so some form of mentorship where you're actually going to use your voice to be vocal. You're going to be very strategic. You're not going to you're going to learn from your habits and your bad decisions and your vices of previous times. I think Taurus, you might be advised to teach people or to help people fight addictions of some sorts, or help. There's some sort of some there's some form of reform. There's some form of reform with justice in reverse, you might be called to fight some form of injustice. Let's see. Tell me more about nostalgia. What is this mentorship giving into pouring emotionally, feeling spiritually when it comes to Taurus's business? Side note, I'm a Taurus rising. Drop a message if you want me to explain all the sun, moon, rising business. Let's see. So why 6 of Vessels upright? What is Taurus nostalgic about? How can Taurus give back to the community? Temperance upright. Force of Plates upright. Yes. Okay, because you have to teach people how to trust the process of things, teach them how to be more vocal and bold. You have to teach them how to move fast. So Taurus, these are things that you're exhibiting. These are traits that you are showing. I like it, Taurus. It's showing that, yeah, you are patient enough to trust the divine timing while still doing your work. Even though you know that you are blessed by God, you've earned your wings, you've got your wings, but you still know that there's actual practical stuff that you have to do. So this is you giving both physically and spiritually, pouring. There's a lot of balance that's coming through for you, Taurus. And it's saying be bold, be brave, stand your ground, 10 toes down on this thing, and speak, move fast, get your energy right, because there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of disagreements that you're going to face. There's a couple of agreements that you're going to face, but it's going to lead to triumph where the devil no longer has hold over you. So it's saying when it comes to your finances, you might want to consider something that you might have picked up a while ago, something that seemed so quite tedious, but then the fact that you now have better control of yourself, you have more energy, it just seems like a best time to like circle back on yourself and revisit this. Okay, what are fights about? Conflicts, death in reverse, because people don't want to let shit go. People don't know how to talk with strength upright, and people just don't focus on the peak. I'm getting empowerment. You're gonna teach people how, or you're going to be fighting how to teach people how to let things go and know that when some things have to end something has to end for some things begin. People have to know how to be diplomatic in their actions, or how to know how to show up, because that came up in reverse. And people have to like not lose sight of the big things. Don't chase the water drops when you've got a big vessel. And that's the thing. There might be conflicts when it has to do with I don't know, letting stuff go, choosing how to present themselves. Make sure everybody knows. Keep the main thing the main thing. Make sure everybody understands. Keep the main thing the main thing. Let's see, what are some obstacles that you are overcoming when it comes to your finances this week? With the devil in reverse, Taurus. Couple of major arcana come up for you anyway. It's letting trust the timing of things. Let things go so that you have a mental space for new things. So you have the space to figure out how you're supposed to show up. Your confidence and your willingness to move fast, and the fact that you are very vocal, should not mean that you don't show up in the right way, because the whole main purpose of this is liberation. You're trying to prevent this from having hold, so it's liberation. So you have to be patient enough, and don't lose sight of the main thing. Why is the devil in reverse for Taurus's finances? 7 of coins in reverse. Dreamer vessels upright. Pair of vessels upright. Ace of buttons upright. Yeah, because people have to stop focusing on the wrong thing, and people have to get more. So I think it's like a mentorship thing where you're advising people to focus on their dreams and actually have the wherewithal to execute them. It's a call to be more in tune with one's emotions and one's passions. And with the Seven of Coins in reverse, it's saying don't focus too much on the money. Focus on the heart space. Focus on the energy levels. There's only one money card that came up for you, and that's saying don't be too fixed on, be fixed on your results, but flexible on the approach. You know, and instead, you at this point in time, you should focus on liberating people and helping people build their dreams and helping them utilize the action and the energy that they have, so they know how to channel things that motivate them, how to remain focused, so that they are able to move very fast when situation calls. So Taurus is like a mentorship. This is, if I don't think this is you, I think this is because you are coming up very individualistic, where you are from nostalgia you are going to motivation. So I like it for you, Taurus. But it's a situation where you have to be more, yeah, less, whatever is not working is not working. Change your approach on how to approach people. Focus on the main thing. Don't be too caught up with the nitty bitty details. What you focused on is reducing fights or empowerment and transportation of energy from ideas and dreams to actual motivation. That's it, Taurus. I hope this works for you. Take care of yourself, and like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend. I'll see you soon. Bye.